Today is mostly climbing, so an hour ago I was just down in there. I'm up here with the sunrise and I'm doing my breakfast McDonald's challenge, so a cheeseburger and a apple thingy. And more great sunrise views. You can see over here where the mountains are making the shadows and the sunbeams are coming through. Sometimes the things that feel really big when we're in them aren't actually all that big. Yesterday it was super hot coming out of McDonald's and there was so many climbs and I was tired, but it was just boop, bloop, that bit. Yesterday wasn't actually that hard. It's just that I was climbing in the heat instead of eating ice cream. These ones are so bright today. Break number 2. So today I am getting to a fire closure. It's the bridge fire near Wrightwood. It's not currently burning, but there's quite a bit of trail that is closed. Usually you can hike out of Cajon Pass and do maybe 32 miles to Highway 2 and then hitch into Wrightwood. But instead, what I think I'm doing is 15 miles out of Cajon Pass on trail, and then I'll get off the PCT and go down a dirt road, and then I'll hit a bigger road, which will take me into Wrightwood tonight. A good way to get around a fire closure is to just hitch a ride. But personally, I don't really mind road walks, so I'm going to try and keep my continuous footpath so far and do road walks around it. But this particular closure has been causing hikers a lot of angst because usually it's really clear what we can and cannot do and what the recommended routes are for either getting around it by hitching or for walking around it. But for this one, it was really confusing. The PCT doesn't seem to know exactly what's closed. The closure map is confusing. We're not sure if Highway 2 is, we know it's closed, but is it closed just to cars or is it closed to pedestrians as well? Because if it's open to pedestrians, we can road walk Highway 2, but if it's not, are we gonna get ticketed? And then how much of the trail is actually closed? Because just a week ago, suddenly like a whole bunch more of trail got closed off and now we can't do Baden-Powell, but nothing has really changed with the fire, so what's going on there? And it's just very confusing. And I think a lot of the agencies are just understaffed right now. I know they're working on getting the trail prepared and fixed for us and everything. And I, of course, want to do everything by the book. So I'm just gonna do the best that I can with the information that I have and hope that it's okay. That cloud inversion lake is still holding pretty strong. It's 9 a.m. Oh, and earlier I passed 350 miles on trail, which means I'm halfway through the desert. These might be the first Douglas fir I've seen. The trail will continue into the mountains, but for the fire closure, I'm gonna walk out this road, hit that bigger road, walk up the valley into Wrightwood beyond those little mountains. Here's part of a burn. There's a lot of Kia Notice in here. trail actually goes another 6 miles up the mountains before it closes. But this is the last chance to get off the mountain. I think this is called Lytle Creek Road. So I'm going down there. I am no longer on the PCT and I'm officially on the fire detour. I don't think this road gets used a lot, so my brake spot should be fine. Okay, it's time for the last of my McDonald's. I always think rocks like this are so interesting because you can kind of see how scree fields form and how they're breaking up into little tinier pieces that tumble down the mountain. There's some good but slightly spotty cloud cover today, so the temperature has gone from good, hot, good, hot, good, hot again. Is that just smog back in there, or is it smoke? This is the only shade I've seen for a while. It is all over bees. I don't mind bees, but I don't think I want to take a break amidst them. I came here for shade, but then the clouds came and the temperature dropped suddenly, and then I think I just heard thunder. Okay, I'm taking everything out of my pack to repack it for possible rain. My food bag can be on its own, but then I'm putting my extra pack liner in. Puffy definitely in the pack liner. Ooh, just in time. That was a good spot. I was going to hike out, but then the rain picked up again. I think it's gonna pass quickly, so I'll just stay under this nice tree. I keep trying to cuddle closer to this tree for more rain protection, but this is very sharp and it says no, and it even drew a little blood. Ooh. It stopped raining, so I'm gonna go for it. Although those clouds to the west still do look a little dark. Okay, well, the rain really picked back up while I was on the road, and maybe even a little hail and some more thunder. And then I found some trees, and then a lady offered me a ride after the rain was already stopping. I almost took her up on it, but I was like, oh, the rain is now, well, there's not rain anymore. I think I'm gonna keep walking. Also, that lady was so nice. And also, I haven't seen, never mind, I'm gonna say that later. I'll say that later. Those dogs are a little alarming. And their fences didn't look super strong. Just talked to some guys out here who said there was quarter-sized hail in this area. I'm glad I didn't have that. I've just been walking through the neighborhood of Wrightwood to get to the main part of town. It's been very peaceful. Although a couple of cops have stopped me to ask if I've seen someone in a gray shirt running, which I have not. I'll put this in later. When I got into Wrightwood, super cute town, really nice people. As I was walking through the neighborhoods, one person leaned out of their balcony and was like, "Do you need anything? Water? Bathroom?" They were so nice. And so as soon as I got into town, I went to the hardware store, which is very hiker friendly. They love having hikers, and they have a place out back where we can hang out and charge our things. And they stock everything that we need, like bars and electrolytes. They have a login, like a logbook for us to sign. Super great store. And when I walked inside, I saw my friend, who I stayed with in Big Bear and hadn't seen since then, who knows a lot about birds and was hiking with a new hiker I hadn't met who's from Utah. And so the three of us just hung out for the rest of the day, ate lots of food, and then we all stayed in a cabin together that night. And both of them are so kind and so fun to hang out with. It really was just so serendipitous running into them in town. Like, trail will kind of separate people and then bring them back together in the best way. And it was just such a lovely surprise. Use just like $10 an hour to hang out with cats?
Yeah. Yeah, horses are not.
So this is, you can hang out here, charge your stuff.